the holy streams. Into the innermost circle have you come, into the mystery of mysteries, which was old when our father Enoch was young and walked the earth. Around and around have you come on your journey of many years, always following the path of righteousness, living according to the holy law and the sacred vows of our brotherhood, and you have made of your body a holy temple wherein dwell the angels of God. Many years have you shared the daylight hours with the angels of the earthly mother. Many years have you slept in the arms of the heavenly Father, taught by his unknown angels. You have learned that the laws of the Son of Man are 7, of the angels 3, and of God 1. Now you shall know of the 3 laws of the angels, the mystery of the 3 holy streams, and the ancient way to traverse them. So shall you bathe in the light of heaven, and at last behold the revelation of the mystery of mysteries, the law of God, which is 1. Now in the hour before the rising of the sun, just before the angels of the earthly mother breathe life into the still sleeping earth, then do you enter into the holy stream of life. It is your brother tree who holds the mystery of this holy stream. And it is your brother tree that you will embrace in your thought, even as by clay you embrace him in greeting when you walk along the lake shore. And you shall be one with the tree, for in the beginning of the time so did we all share in the holy stream of life that gave birth to all creation. And as you embrace your brother tree, the power of the holy stream of life will fill your whole body, and you will tremble before its might. Then breathe deeply of the angel of air, and say the word life with the outgiving of breath. Then you will become in truth a tree of life which sinks its roots deep into the holy stream of life from an eternal source. And as the angel of sun warms the earth, and all the creatures of land and water and air rejoice in the new day, so will your body and spirit rejoice in the holy stream of life that flows to you through your brother tree. And when the sun is high in the heavens, then shall you seek the holy stream of sound. In the heat of noontide, all creatures are still and seek the shade. The angels of the earthly mother are silent for a space. Then it is that you shall let into your ears the holy stream of sound, for it can only be heard in the silence. Think on the streams that are born in the desert after a sudden storm, and the roaring sound of the waters as they rush past. Truly, this is the voice of God, if you did but know it. For as it is written, in the beginning was the sound, and the sound was with God, and the sound was God. I tell you truly, when we are born, we enter the world with the sound of God in our ears, even the singing of the vast chorus of the sky, and the holy chant of the stars in their fixed rounds. It is the holy stream of sound that traverses the vault of stars and crosses the endless kingdom of the Heavenly Father. It is ever in our ears, so do we hear it not. Listen for it then in the silence of noontide. Bathe in it and let the rhythm of the music of God beat in your ears until you are one with the holy stream of sound. It was this sound which formed the earth and the world, and brought forth the mountains, and set the stars in their thrones of glory in the highest heavens. And you shall bathe in the stream of sound, and the music of its waters shall flow over you. For in the beginning of the time so did we all share in the holy stream of sound that gave birth to all creation. And the mighty roaring of the stream of sound will fill your whole body, and you will tremble before its might. Then breathe deeply of the angel of air, and become the sound itself, that the holy stream of sound may carry you to the endless kingdom of the Heavenly Father, there where the rhythm of the world rises and falls. And when darkness gently closes the eyes of the angels of the earthly mother, then shall you also sleep, that your spirit may join the unknown angels of the Heavenly Father. And in the moments before you sleep, then shall you think of the bright and glorious stars, the white shining, far-seen and far-piercing stars, for your thoughts before sleep are as the bow of the skillful archer, that sends the arrow where he wills. Let your thoughts before sleep be with the stars, for the stars are light, and the Heavenly Father is light, even that light which is 1,000 times brighter than the brightness of 1,000 suns. Enter the holy stream of light, that the shackles of death may lose their hold forever, and breaking free from the bonds of earth, ascend the holy stream of light through the blazing radiance of the stars, into the endless kingdom of the Heavenly Father. Unfold your wings of light, and in the eye of your thought, soar with the stars into the farthest reaches of heaven, where untold suns blaze with light. For at the beginning of the times, the holy law said, "Let there be light," and there was light, and you shall be one with it. And the power of the holy light stream will fill your whole body, and you will tremble before its might. Say the word light, as you breathe deeply of the angel of air, and you will become the light itself. And the holy stream will carry you to the endless kingdom of the Heavenly Father. They're losing itself in the eternal sea of light which gives birth to all creation, and you shall be one with the holy stream of light, always before you sleep in the arms of the Heavenly Father. I tell you truly, your body was made not only to breathe and eat and think, but it was also made to enter the holy stream of life. And your ears were made not only to hear the words of men, the song of birds, and the music of falling rain, but they were also made to hear the holy stream of sound. And your eyes were made not only to see the rising and setting of the sun, the ripple of sheaves of grain, and the words of the holy scrolls, but they were also made to see the holy stream of light. One day your body will return to the earthly mother, even also your ears and your eyes. But the holy stream of life, the holy stream of sound, and the holy stream of light, these were never born and can never die. Enter the holy streams, even that life, that sound, and that light which gave you birth, that you may reach the kingdom of the Heavenly Father and become one with Him, even as the river empties into the far distant sea. More than this cannot be told, for the holy streams will take you to that place where words are no more, and even the holy scrolls cannot record the mysteries therein. The gift of life in the humble grass. It was in the month of that, when the earth was covered with shoots of young grass after the rains, and the covering of emerald green was tender as the fine down of a baby chick. And it was on a bright sun-filled morning that Jesus gathered the new brothers of the elect round about him, that they might hear with their ears and understand with their hearts the teachings of their fathers, even as it was taught to Enoch of old. And Jesus sat beneath a gnarled and ancient tree, holding in his hands a small earthen pot, and in the pot was growing tender grass of wheat, the most perfect among all seed-bearing herbs. And the tender grass within the pot was radiant with life, even as the grass and plants which covered the hills far into the distant fields and beyond. And Jesus stroked the grass in the pot with the hands, even as gently as he would touch the head of a little child. And Jesus said, "Happy are you, sons of light, for you have entered into the deathless way, and you walk in the path of truth, even as did your fathers of old, who were taught by the great ones. With the eyes and ears of the Spirit do you see and hear the sights and sounds of the kingdom of the earthly mother, the blue sky where dwells the angel of air, the foaming river where flows the angel of water, the golden light which streams from the angel of sun. And I tell you truly, all these are within you as well as without, for your breath, your blood, the fire of life within you, all are one with the earthly mother. But of all these and more, that most precious gift of your earthly mother is the grass beneath your feet, even that grass which you tread upon without thought. Humble and meek is the angel of earth, for she has no wings to fly, nor golden rays of light to pierce the mist. But great is her strength and vast is her domain, for she covers the earth with her power, and without her the sons of men would be no more, for no man can live without the grass, the trees and the plants of the earthly mother. And these are the gifts of the angel of earth to the sons of men. But now I will speak to you of mysterious things, for I tell you truly, the humble grass is more than food for man and beast. It hides its glory beneath a lowly aspect, as it was told of a ruler of old that he visited the villages of his subjects disguised as a beggar, knowing they would tell many things to such a one, but would fall down in fear before their king. So does the humble grass hide its glory under its coat of humble green, and the sons of men walk on it, plow it, feed it to their beasts, but know not what secrets are hidden within it, even those secrets of everlasting life in the heavenly kingdoms. But the sons of light will know what lies hidden in the grass, for it is given to them to bring comfort to the sons of men. Even so are we taught by the earthly mother with this little handful of wheat in a simple pot, even the same earthen pot you use to drink milk and gather the honey of bees. Now the pot is filled with black soil rich with old leaves and moist with the dew of morning, even that most precious gift of the angel of earth. And I did moisten a handful of wheat, that the angel of water entered into it. The angel of air did also embrace it, and the angel of sun, and the power of the three angels awakened also the angel of life within the wheat, and sprout and root were born in each grain. Then I put the awakened wheat into the soil of the angel of earth, and the power of the earthly mother and all her angels entered into the wheat, and when the sun had risen 4 times the grains had become grass. I tell you truly, there is no greater miracle than this. And the brothers looked with reverence at the tender blades of grass in the hands of Jesus, and one asked him, Master, what is the secret of the grass you hold in your hands? Why is it different from that grass that covers the hills and the mountains? And Jesus answered, It is not different, Son of Light. All grass, all trees, all plants, in every part of the world, all are part of the kingdom of the earthly mother. But I have separated in this pot a small portion of your mother's kingdom, that you may touch her with the hands of the Spirit, and that her power may enter into your body. For I tell you truly, there is a holy stream of life which gave birth to the earthly mother and all her angels. Invisible is this stream of life to the eyes of the sons of men. For they walk in darkness and see not the angels of the day and of the night that surround them and hover over them. But the sons of light have walked for 7 years with the angels of the day and of the night, and now they are given the secrets of communion with the angels. And the eyes of your spirit shall be opened, and you will see and hear and touch the stream of life that gave birth to the earthly mother. And you will enter the holy stream of life, and it will carry you with infinite tenderness to everlasting life in the kingdom of your heavenly Father. How shall we do this, Master? Some asked in amazement. What secrets must we know to see and hear and touch this holy stream of life? And Jesus did not answer, but he placed his 2 hands around the growing blades of grass in the pot, gently, as if it were the forehead of a little child. And he closed his eyes, and around him were waves of light, shimmering in the sun, as the summer heat makes the light to tremble under a cloudless sky. And the brothers knelt and bowed their heads in reverence before the power of the angels which poured forth from the sitting figure of Jesus. And still he sat in silence with his hands closed as if in prayer around the blades of grass. And no one knew if an hour had passed, or a year, for time stood still, and it was as if all creation held its breath. And Jesus opened his eyes, and the scent of blossoms filled the air as Jesus spoke. Here is the secret, sons of light, here in the humble grass. Here is the meeting place of the earthly mother and the heavenly Father. Here is the stream of life which gave birth to all creation. I tell you truly, only to the Son of Man is it given to see and hear and touch the stream of life which flows between the earthly and heavenly kingdoms. Place your hands around the tender grass of the angel of earth, and you will see and hear and touch the power of all the angels. And one by one each of the brothers sat in reverence before the power of the angels, holding in his hands the tender grass, and each one felt the stream of life enter his body with the force of a rushing stream after a spring storm. And the power of the angels flowed into their hands up into their arms and shook them mightily, even as the wind of the north shakes the branches of trees. And all of them wondered at the power in the humble grass, that it could contain all the angels, and the kingdoms of the earthly mother and the heavenly Father. And they sat before Jesus, and were taught by him. And Jesus said, Behold, sons of light, the lowly grass. See wherein are contained all the angels of the earthly mother and the heavenly Father. For now have you stepped into the stream of life, and its currents will carry you in time to everlasting life in the kingdom of your heavenly Father. For in the grass are all the angels. Here is the angel of sun, here in the brightness of the green color of the blades of wheat. For no one can look upon the sun when it is high in the heavens, for the eyes of the Son of Man are blinded by its radiant light. And it is for this that the angel of sun turns to green all that to which she gives life, that the Son of Man may look upon the many and various shades of green and find strength and comfort therein. I tell you truly, all that is green and with life has the power of the angel of sun within it, even these tender blades of young wheat. And so does the angel of water bless the grass, for I tell you truly, there is more of the angel of water within the grass than any of the other angels of the earthly mother. For if you crush within your hands the grass, you will feel the water of life, which is the blood of the earthly mother. And all through the days when you touch the grass and enter into the stream of life, do you give to the soil a few drops of water, that the grass may be renewed by the power of the angel of water. Know also that the angel of air is within the grass, for all that is living and green is the home of the angel of air. Put your face close to the grass, breathe deeply, and let the angel of air enter deep within your body. For she abides in the grass, as the oak abides in the acorn, and as the fish abides in the sea. The angel of earth is she who gives birth to the grass, even as the babe in the womb lives from the nourishment of his mother, so does the earth give of itself to the grain of wheat, causing it to shoot forth to embrace the angel of air. I tell you truly, each grain of wheat that bursts forth upward to the sky is a victory over death, where Satan reigns. For life always begins again. It is the angel of life that flows through the blades of grass into the body of the Son of Light, shaking him with her power. For the grass is life, and the Son of Light is life, and life flows between the Son of Light and the blades of grass, making a bridge to the holy stream of light which gave birth to all creation. And when the Son of Light holds between his hands the blades of grass, he is the angel of joy which fills his body with music. To enter into the stream of life is to be one with the song of the bird, the colors of the wild flowers, the scent of the sheaves of grain, newly turned over in the fields. I tell you truly, when the Son of Man feels not joy in his heart, he labors for Satan and brings hope to the sons of darkness. There is no sadness in the kingdom of light, only the angel of joy. Learn, then, from the tender blades of grass the song of the angel of joy, that the sons of light may walk with her always and so comfort the hearts of the sons of men. The earthly mother is she who provides for our bodies, for we are born of her and have our life in her. So does she provide for us food in the very blades of grass we touch with our hands. For I tell you truly, it is not only as bread that wheat may nourish us. We may eat also of the tender blades of grass, that the strength of the earthly mother may enter into us. But chew well the blades, for the Son of Man has teeth unlike those of the beasts, and only when we chew well the blades of grass can the angel of water enter our blood and give us strength. Eat, then, sons of light, of this most perfect herb from the table of our earthly mother, that your days may be long upon the earth, for such finds favor in the eyes of God. I tell you truly, the angel of power enters into you when you touch the stream of life through the blades of grass. For the angel of power is as a shining light that surrounds every living thing, just as the full moon is encircled by rings of radiance, and as the mist rises up from the fields when the sun climbs in the sky. And the angel of power enters into the Son of Light when his heart is pure and his desire is only to comfort and teach the sons of men. Touch, then, the blades of grass, and feel the angel of power enter the tips of your fingers, flow upwards through your body, and shake you till you tremble with wonder and awe. Know, also, that the angel of love is present in the blades of grass, for love is in the giving, and great is the love given to the sons of light by the tender blades of grass. For I tell you truly, the stream of life runs through every living thing, and all that lives bathes in the holy stream of life. And when the Son of Light touches with love the blades of grass, so do the blades of grass return his love, and lead him to the stream of life where he may find life everlasting. And this love never exhausts itself, for its source is in the stream of life which flows into the eternal sea, and no matter how far does the Son of Man stray from his earthly mother and his heavenly Father, the touch of the blades of grass will always bring a message from the angel of love, and his feet shall bathe again in the holy stream of life. Lo, it is the angel of wisdom that governs the movement of the planets, the circle of the seasons, and the orderly growth of all living things. So does the angel of wisdom ordain the communion of the sons of light with the stream of life, through the tender blades of grass. For I tell you truly, your body is holy, because it bathes in the stream of life, which is eternal order. Touch the blades of grass, sons of light, and touch the angel of eternal life. For if you look with the eyes of the Spirit, you will truly see that the grass is eternal. Now it is young and tender, with the brightness of the newborn babe. Soon it will be tall and gracious, as the sapling tree with its first fruits. Then it will yellow with age, and bow its head in patience, as lies the field after the harvest. Finally it will wither, for the small earthen pot cannot contain the full lifespan of the wheat. But it does not die, for the brown leaves return to the angel of earth, and she holds the plant in her arms and bids it sleep. And all the angels work within the faded leaves, and lo, they are changed and do not die but rise again in another guise. And so do the sons of light never see death, but find themselves changed and risen to everlasting life. And so does the angel of work never sleep, but sends the roots of the wheat deep into the angel of earth, that the shoots of tender green may overcome death and the reign of Satan. For life is movement, and the angel of work is never still, even does he labor without ceasing in the vineyard of the Lord. Close your eyes when you touch the grass, sons of light, but fall not asleep, for to touch the stream of life is to touch the eternal rhythm of the everlasting kingdoms, and to bathe in the stream of life is to feel more and more the power of the angel of work within you, creating on earth the kingdom of heaven. Peace is the gift of the stream of life to the sons of light. Wherefore do we always greet each other, peace be with you. Even so does the grass greet your body with a kiss of peace. I tell you truly, peace is not just the absence of war, for very quickly can the peaceful river turn into a raging torrent, and the same waves that lull the boat can quickly break it to pieces against the rocks. So does violence lie in wait for the sons of man, when they keep not the vigil of peace. Touch the blades of grass, and thereby touch the stream of life. Therein you will find peace, the peace built with the power of all the angels. Even so with that peace will the rays of holy light cast out all darkness. When the sons of light are one with the stream of life, then will the power of the blades of grass guide them to the everlasting kingdom of the heavenly Father. and you shall know more of those mysteries which is not yet time for you to hear. For there are other holy streams in the everlasting kingdoms, I tell you truly. The heavenly kingdoms are crossed and crossed again by streams of golden light, arching far beyond the dome of the sky and having no end. And the sons of light shall travel by these streams forever, knowing not death, guided by the eternal love of the heavenly Father. And I tell you truly, all these mysteries are contained in the humble grass, when you touch it with tenderness and open your heart to the angel of life within. Gather, then, grains of wheat and plant them in small earthen pots. And every day with glad heart commune with the angels, that they may guide you to the holy stream of life, and you may bring back from its eternal source comfort and strength for the sons of men. For I tell you truly, all that you learn, all that your eyes of the Spirit see, all that your cars of the Spirit hear, all this is as a hollow reed in the wind if you do not send forth a message of truth and light to the sons of men. For by the fruit do we know the worth of the tree, and to love is to teach without end, without ceasing. For so were your fathers taught of old, even our father Enoch. Go now, and peace be with you. And Jesus held forth the little pot with the blades of young grass, as if in blessing, and walked toward the sun-filled hills along the shore of the river, as was the custom of all the brothers. And the others followed, each holding to him the words of Jesus, as it were a precious jewel within his breast. Man, time never was when man was not. If life of man at any time began, a time would come when it would end. The thoughts of God cannot be circumscribed. No finite mind can comprehend things infinite. All finite things are subject unto change. All finite things will cease to be, because there was a time when they were not. The bodies and the soul of men are finite things, and they will change. Yea, from the finite point of view, the time will come when they will be no more. But man himself is not the body, nor the soul. He is a spirit and is part of God. Creative fiat gave to man, a spirit man, a soul that he might function on the plane of soul. Gave him a body of the flesh, that he might function on the plane of things made manifest. Why did creative fiat give to spirit man a soul that he might function on the plane of soul? Why did creative fiat give to soul a body of the flesh that it might function on the plane of things that are made manifest? Hear now, ye worlds, dominions, powers, and thrones. Hear now, ye cherubim, ye seraphim, ye angels, and ye men. Hear now, O protoplast, and earth, and plant, and beast. Hear now, ye creeping things of earth, ye fish that swim, ye birds that fly. Hear now, ye winds that blow, ye thunders, and ye lightnings of the sky. Hear now, ye spirits of the fire, of water, earth, and air. Hear now, everything that is, or was, or evermore will be, for wisdom speaks from out the highest plane of spirit life. Man is a thought of God. All thoughts of God are infinite. They are not measured up by time, for things that are concerned with time begin and end. The thoughts of God are from the everlasting of the past unto the never-ending days to come, and so is man, the spirit man. But man, like every other thought of God, was but a seed that held within itself the potencies of God, just as the seed of any plant of earth holds deep within itself the attributes of every part of that especial plant. So spirit man, the seed of God, held deep within himself the attributes of every part of God. Now seeds are perfect, yea, as perfect as the source from which they come. But they are not unfolded into life made manifest. The child in utero is perfect as the mother is. So man, the seed, must be deep planted in a soil that he might grow, unfold, as does the bud unfold to show the flower. The human seed that came forth from the heart of God was full ordained to be the Lord of plane of soul, and of the plane of things made manifest. So God, the husbandman of everything that is, threw forth this human seed into the soil of soul. It grew apace, and man became a living soul, and he became the Lord of all the kingdom of the soul. Hark now, let every creature hear. The plane of soul is but the ether of the spirit plane vibrating not so fast, and in the slower rhythm of this plane the essences of life are manifest. The perfumes and the odors, the true sensations and the all of love are manifest. And these soul attributes become a body beautiful. A multitude of lessons man must learn upon the plane of soul, and here he tarries many ages until his lessons are all learned. Upon the boundary of the plane of soul the ether began to vibrate slower still, and then the essences took on a garb, the perfumes and the odors and the true sensations and the all of love were clothed in flesh, and man was clothed in flesh. perfected man must pass through all the ways of life, and so a carnal nature was full manifest, a nature that sprang forth from fleshly things. Without a foe a soldier never knows his strength, and thought must be developed by the exercise of strength. And so this carnal nature soon became a foe that man must fight, that he might be the strength of God made manifest. Let every living thing stand still and hear. Man is the lord of all the plane of manifests, of protoplast, of mineral, of plant, of beast. But he has given up his birthright, just to gratify his lower self, his carnal self. But man will full regain his lost estate, his heritage, but he must do it in a conflict that cannot be told in words. Yea, he must suffer trials and temptations manifold, but let him know that cherubim and seraphim that rule the stations of the sun, and spirits of the mighty God who rule the solar stars are his protectors and his guides, and they will lead to victory. Man will be fully saved, redeemed, perfected by the things he suffers on the plane of flesh and on the plane of soul. When man has conquered carnal things, his garb of flesh will then have served its purpose well, and it will fall, will be no more. Then he will stand untrammeled on the plane of soul, where he must full complete his victories. Unnumbered foes will stand before the man upon the plane of soul. There he must overcome, yea, overcome them every one. Thus hope will ever be his beacon light. There is no failure for the human soul, for God is leading on and victory is sure. Man cannot die, the spirit man is one with God, and while God lives man cannot die. When man has conquered every foe upon the plane of soul, the seed will have full opened out, will have unfolded in the holy breath. The garb of soul will then have served its purpose well, and man will need it nevermore, and it will pass and be no more. And man will then attain unto the blessedness of perfectness and be at one with God.